What is up, guys? My name is Wong and we are back with another video. Today we have a very special car. This is a 1997 Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution, one of only 2,500 cars ever made. This is a homologation special produced purely for Mitsubishi to enter the iconic Dakar Rally, where this vehicle won 9 outright championships. It's a vehicle with the most wins of any car of all time. If you want to see epic car reviews and some more automotive related content here on YouTube, consider subscribing to the channel, and let's get straight into it. Long has this vehicle lived in the shadows of the legendary Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution sedans. This vehicle is a very different beast from that, as it was based on an SUV, the Pajero. It wasn't just an SUV modified to go racing, it was a homologation special that Mitsubishi had to create to enter the production car series. From there, this car had V6 double overhead cam 24 valve engine, and it was a beastly motor, as it was one of the first with variable valve timing, also known as MIVEC, and it produced 206 kilowatts and 348 newton meters of torque. Listen to that engine! It really just surges you when you're on it, and it pulls all the way to red line at 7,000 RPM, and it just wants to go and go. This is a big vehicle that weighs just shy of 2,000 kilos. And for it to reach 0 to 100 at 8.1 seconds truly is how epic Mitsubishi has built this Pajero Evolution. It wasn't just this 3.5 litre engine that differed from the standard Pajero. The Evolution sports a completely redesigned suspension system. At the front, you've got double wishbones. In the rear, you've got an advanced multi-link independent rear suspension. As well as that, a front and rear limited slip differential was also thrown into the mix, along with the factory center differential. When you find a corner, the car just opens up and you can see all those suspension components that Mitsubishi has added. It really pays in dividends as you're driving because it's remarkable. And then this V6 3.5 litre MIVEC engine just surges you. That naturally aspirated engine is so weird coming from a Mitsubishi because you normally know it to have that 4G63 turbocharged engine. Though when you find a corner, this car still stays very planted. However, in this driving position, I feel kind of like I'm driving a bus. Yes, it's an SUV, but I'm sitting far too high in this car and I really wish I could sit a lot lower. I don't feel truly immersed into the driving experience that this car has. Being that this car is an SUV, you have to remember that it's on its tippy toes pretty much all the time, so the handling isn't way down and the center of gravity isn't right there. However, having all that in mind, it still handles surprisingly well, and you can see that this car has that rally heritage about it because every single bump is handled so well. It's compliant over the road, and if you've got a dip, anything harsh that obstructs the suspension, the car just glides over everything that you put it through. And with all those components added by Mitsubishi, they still took it to the next level, as this car has a very advanced all-wheel drive system flicked between rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive at any time. You don't have to be stationary. You can be traveling at speed of up to 100 kilometers per hour. This is what you get factory in cars in today's age. So this car is mated to a 5-speed automatic transmission, and though off the bat that might sound like a really bad thing, however it's a very fast shifting gearbox, and yes, it's not the quickest, it's not a dual clutch transmission, it still shifts really swiftly, and when you're putting it through the gears, it's fast on upshifts and even quicker on downshifts, which is really amazing for this kind of technology back in its day. And the reason why Mitsubishi had opted with the automatic transmission was because with the torque converter, it really takes a lot of stress out of the manual transmission gearboxes, and you save a lot of clutches, especially because this transmission was the same one that was put into the Dakar Rally vehicles. So you wouldn't want to use anything else really, because that's what they used in the races. And as you're driving this vehicle, it really showcases that it's a very capable gearbox. So you can flick it over into automatic mode and the car just calms down. You don't have to be going balls to the wall crazy in the Pajero Evolution because it has that nameplate. You can really just enjoy it cruising. And that's what I really like about this car. And being that this is an SUV, it's super practical. At the back, you've got 2 seats so your passengers can join along with you on the ride. You can put so many things back there. You can throw in a set of golf club sets. You can throw in some luggages. You can throw in an esky. This car will literally do it all. And in the interior, this car also has that Evolution treatment as well. It's got all the elements you need in an SUV, but it executes it in a very sporty and Evolution-esque way. All the diagnostics are clearly displayed right in front of your eyes. So you've also got an oil pressure gauge, a battery voltage meter, as well as a compass. You do get these lovely Recaro seats, which are awesome, and they hold you in this epic driving position. Though I am sitting a little bit high in this car. If you're 6 foot tall or higher, you're probably gonna have a hard time. But it is what it is. It's an SUV, and you can't really get all of those things that you want from those race car versions. From looking at this car from the outside, you can see all the work that Mitsubishi have thrown into this Pajero. It's got huge box fender flares which increase the track by 10 centimeters. At the top on the rear of this thing, you've got a huge roof wing spoiler which kind of looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. It looks super cool and it just screams Evolution. You know straight away that this car doesn't look like any standard Pajero. It's a serious looking machine. This vehicle is a very rare one, and if you want to find one in good condition, probably spending around 30 to 40,000 Australian dollars at the time of recording this video. They have truly skyrocketed in value, as there are only 2,500 vehicles ever made. It is a homologation special, and if you are thinking about getting one, it's pretty much now or never, as prices are going to keep soaring higher and higher. Wow, I would love to experience this car out on a rally track, because this is really where this car was set out to be. Driving it out here on the road hasn't really unlocked the full potential of this Pajero Evolution. I think it would be so much fun to take it out there and see what this car is truly made of, and to experience that racing car pedigree that this car has. The car is just so capable. I've had such a blast driving this Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution. I want to say a huge thank you to the owner, Alan from Promax, for letting me drive his pride and joy. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. In the comments below, tell me what you like about the Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution, and as well as that, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please take care. Bye for now.